Alright, so in this video I'm gonna be talking about how I modified my Canon EOS-M so it can fit Sony lenses. Yeah, coming up. First of all, I want to say that I did not invented this method. I watched Cole video, but since then I've been searching online for the tutorial or anyone that can give explanation how to do it, but I cannot find any. But they actually make the mount for this camera. They sell it about, I don't know, 70 bucks. It's kind of a little bit pricey for me. I don't know how to get one of those because I'm not living in Europe. I'm living in Indonesia. So earlier this year, I'm still on vacation and I got a lot of free time. I got nothing to do. So I decided to, do some DIY stuff, and yeah, this is what I do. This is the TT Artisan 17mm f1.44 Sony E-mount APS-C camera, but it can fit on my Canon EOS-M. Where is it? Oh yeah, kind of like this. Yep. At first, I'm a little bit scared because I think I'm gonna break my camera, but surprisingly, it's pretty easy to do. So yeah, and then I got too excited, and then I modified my other camera, the Canon EOS-M2, and I did not make a video about it. Actually, I can make this video earlier this year on January, but yeah, because of that, I don't have any mount to modify it, so I have to wait until now. And then I get one of this. This is the mount for Canon EOS-M3. I don't know what they call it. The mount flex for Canon EOS-M3, something like that. This mount will fit on Canon EOS-M, but the mount on Canon EOS-M will not fit on the M3. And if you're scared to break your camera, you can get one of this. I get this about 8 or 10 bucks, I think. Alright, so without any further ado, let's just get into the tutorial. Sorry, my English is very bad. Alright, so what you're gonna need is screwdriver and a grinder with this cutting, I don't know what you call this. Yeah, this is for cutting the mount. And then something like this to make the hole of the mount wider. Let's remove the screws. All done. I'm gonna adjust the angle of this camera first so I can explain it a little bit easier. Alright, so hopefully you can see it. This is the position of the mount. Alright, this is the locking pin right here. And this is the hole for the locking pin. Alright, so we're gonna position the mount something like this first. With position like this, you're gonna turn it. Alright, so the locking pin, the hole for the locking pin is on this direction, on this side. So what you're gonna need to do is we're going to cut, all right, this part half. I don't have exact measurement for it, but we're gonna remove half of it. This part right here. For some lenses, if you just take this part out, it will work, but for some lenses it will not. So we're gonna be taking this part out, about 1 millimeter here and a little bit here, maybe, I don't know, a quarter, something like that. Hopefully it works. This is my first time using this. I use Hacksaw on this one, So yeah, I don't know will it work or not. And I have a bunch of Sony lenses. This is the Maker 35mm f1.4. This is the TT Artisan 17mm f1.4. This is the 7 Artisans 25mm f1.8 for Sony, and then the 7 Artisans 35mm f1.2. We're gonna be using this as our reference. So this part first. This is the hole for the locking pin. Put that on the highest. Let's try. Hopefully I didn't mess it up. About half of it. Right, something like this. The key is to do it slowly. Just take your time and don't get to rush. Do it slowly. Yeah. Okay, so something like this will work, I think. Right, so this is again the locking pin hole. Just take that part out. The next one is we're going to be taking this about, I don't know, quarter of it, something like that. Just don't get too much, because you can, if you get too much, yeah, just take a little by little. You can still add more if you think that it's still not fit. This the half, probably something like this. Let's just make the mark first. Not too bad. Yeah, so it's gonna be looking something like this. So something like that. work. And then the last part is we're gonna take this part and make it a little bit angle like this, like this. Yeah. Something like this, I guess. So the next thing that we're gonna need to do is make this part, all of it, the protrude part, a little bit wider. So we're gonna grind it just a little bit. We're gonna be doing it slowly and then just test it out until it fits. This is the locking pin. This is for the locking pin. So let's line it up, something like this, and then rotate it to the right. See? Now everything should be able to fit. Maybe I take this part a little bit too much, but it's okay. All right. Okay. So next thing that we're gonna need to do is make this part a little bit wider, and make sure that this sharp edges make it a little bit angle like this one that I did earlier. Slowly. Hopefully this will fit. All right, so again, like this, like that. We're pretty close. We're pretty close. We're pretty close. I think I need to get a little bit of this part. Right. Let's try again. It's the locking pin right here. All right. Yep, I think it works. Okay, I think we're done. Let's try with another lens. Okay. All right. Next one is it gonna work? Okay, I think that'll do it. Okay, let's try f1.4. Right, this. Oops. Okay. Yep, it fits perfectly. All right. Now we're done with the hardest part of this modifications. Next thing is try to put it into this camera. Okay, this is the mount. This is the mount that I already modified, and this is the mount that we just finished modified. So it's gonna goes like this. This is the one that I already modified. The way you mount the camera is, you can see this is the locking. This is the hole for the locking pin. You align it with the screw on the side like this, and then twist it to the right until you hear the click, something like that. All right. Okay, so we need to remove all these 4 screws. Make sure you use a good screwdriver. Okay, now slowly remove the mount. Be careful. Do it slowly. Okay. Just leave it this part right here. Okay. This is the mount that I already modified in early of this year in January, and this is the one that for Canon EOS-M that we already just finished. Put it here. Okay. Make sure the locking pin isn't stuck. Okay. Now let's put back the screw. It's already there, but I'm not tightening it up. Make sure the locking pin isn't stuck. Okay, hold it that way, and then just tighten everything. Okay. Yep. All right. It's done. Now let's try to, again, this is the locking pin hole. Align it with this screw right here. So there, and then twist, rotate it to the right until you hear the click. So it fits right there, something like this. Right, let's try another lens. Make a 35mm f1.4. Okay, if you can read it, it says E-mount right here. I don't know, somewhere, probably E-mount. Okay, this is the locking pin right here. Align it again, align it with the screw right here. All right, now you hear the click. Right, it's gonna have some wiggle, but not too much, but at least it still work. Yeah, this is my favorite lens. This TT Artisan 17mm. Again, the locking pin here, right? All right, see, it's not gonna. All right, so that's it. I have this one right here. What should I do with it? Maybe I should give it to you. I don't know, just comment down below. All right, so that's it. Yeah, it's a little bit long, but I think it wasn't that hard. Maybe because my grinder is worn out, because this is the same, what do you call it? Because I've used this for 3 mount already. This machine, I just bought it, but this thing, I already used it 3 times to make this mount. This is the 3rd time. So yeah, it doesn't have any grip anymore. It's very soft. That's why it takes a little bit too long this time. Yeah, but if you have something better, it's not gonna take a lot of time. Alright, so that's the tutorial. I hope you find it helpful, and if you do, please consider to subscribe to my channel for more tricks and tips about camera. See you in the next video. Bye for now.